An American soldier was being held captive in a German concentration camp during one of the world wars. Knowing it was his duty to attempt to escape, he made 2 attempts to escape from the camp, which was run by a ruthless commandant. After the second failed attempt, almost dead from torture and punishment, the commandant had the soldier chained to a huge boulder in the middle of a prison compound. When the soldier healed from his wounds, he began to daily push and pull on the rock, using the chain as hard as he could in a continued effort to escape. Early on, the concentration camp guards, the commandant, and even some of his fellow prisoners would laugh as they watched him in what seemed like a futile effort. As time went on, because of his determination in the face of such adversity, he gained some respect from the guards and prisoners, and they would bring him extra food scraps. One day, in front of his guards, the commandant made fun of the prisoner's futile effort and stated to him that if he could move the rock beyond a tree in the compound, that he would give him his freedom. The tree was some 50 yards away. The commandant knew that the prisoner would die when the winter weather moved in. The soldier, through his efforts and the food that was shared with him, had hardened his body and had actually managed to move the rock a few inches, but nowhere near the tree. As he pushed and pulled on the rock day after day, the soldier transformed himself into a rock-hard man of muscle, but still he had only managed to move the rock a few more inches. One day, as winter approached, it rained all day, and with mud on the ground, the soldier rested. That night it grew very cold, and the temperature froze the ground and the water in the ruts made by trucks that would drive through the compound. The prisoner, through a concentrated effort, managed to keep the rock from freezing to the ground and move it on the ice in one of the ruts. Once on the ice, he slid the rock all the way past the tree. The next day, the commandant, his guards, and the other prisoners were shocked in the morning to not see the prisoner chained to the rock in the middle of the compound. As they looked around, they were even more shocked to see him and the rock past the tree that the commandant had pointed to when he made a promise of freedom. The commandant was enraged because of the circumstances that led to the accomplishment of the task, and instead of giving him his freedom, he ordered the guards to kill the soldier. The guards refused and turned on their commandant, ordering him to free the prisoner or face death himself. The soldier was freed. In this story, the American soldier took advantage of the opportunity he was presented. When you're in a game, you may have many opportunities come your way. The other team may make a mistake. You might be getting the ball. You may even get into the game. The Bible says, "So be careful how you live, not as fools, but as those who are wise. Make the most of every opportunity for doing good in these evil days." Like the American soldier, you can make the most of opportunities by being prepared and by being persistent. First of all, you need to be prepared. The soldier didn't sit around and wait for his opportunity to happen. He prepared by working hard day after day, even though he didn't see much progress. All this hard work made him strong enough to move the rock once he found his opportunity. If he hadn't been working, then he would have never been able to move the rock. In order to take advantage of opportunities when you're in a game, you need to be prepared. Get your rest. Do the warm-ups at full speed. Know your plays. At practice, put full effort into all your drills. If you only do your drills at half speed, you'll miss your opportunities when they come in the game because you weren't prepared. You also have to be persistent. The soldier kept pulling on his chain and pushing the rock, despite the fact that he didn't see any results. When you're in a game, there will be times when you may make a mistake or things aren't going your way. But you need to keep on being persistent because you never know when you'll get an opportunity. Some of you may not get a lot of playing time, but keep working hard and don't give up because many of you are only one injury away from getting in the game. If you give up, you may miss your opportunity. There will be lots of opportunities that come your way when you're in a game. Make the most of those opportunities by being prepared and by being persistent.